Today we're going to be disassembling the Smith & Wesson M&P Shield 9mm. Start by ejecting the magazine and pulling back on the slide to eject any rounds that might be in the chamber. As you can see, there are none, but I have a terrible habit where I need to rack the slide 3 times. Pull the slide back, push up on the slide stop. Now take a small screwdriver and we need to go and get this seer deactivation lever. We need to rotate that down into the magazine well, as you can see what we're doing right here. So it's painted yellow, but you can't really see it in the video. Once we have that done, we can take the takedown lever, rotate it 90 degrees away from the slide, and at that point we can release the slide stop while holding onto the slide and separate the slide and the frame. Take the recoil spring and push it in, and you can pull it out. Now it's not under a lot of tension, so it won't kill you when it flies out. Pull out the barrel, and we have our fully field stripped pistol. Pretty simple. Now, according to the manual, there's a couple places that you're going to want to lubricate. I usually don't do this, but I figured I'd just throw it in there. Any point where you have metal and metal contact, you're going to want to put some type of lubrication, whether that be oil or grease. The old adage was oil protects, grease lubricates, but some of the newer greases and oils are quite good. Anyhow, also don't forget to oil the barrel on the top of the chamber where the slide contacts it. Take your barrel, place it back into your slide, get that recoil spring and place it in. Make sure that it's centered. As you can see here, I'm going to put it off-centered to demonstrate how it looks. That's off-centered, that's not right. It will impede function of the pistol. Get it centered and you're good to go. Now, before we put our slide and our frame together, let's make sure that seer deactivation lever is still rotated down to the magazine well. You shouldn't have screwed with it, it should be good to go. Alright, let's ride this slide along the rails, get it back on, press up on the slide stop to lock it back. Now, just flip that takedown lever up into the 90 degrees up, release the slide stop, and we're just about reassembled. However, we still have that seer deactivation lever. Luckily, it's really easy to get it back into place. You just slap a magazine in there. So, we're going to do that right now. Go ahead and take a magazine, push it right in there, seat it, and it will push the seer deactivation lever back into place, and I will show you that right there. And that is a complete field strip and a little bit of maintenance on the Smith & Wesson M&P Shield.